Welcome back, everyone. I am Vita Prestior, and this is Langrisser Mobile Apex Season 18. Still chipping away at Silver 1 here. Did have a loss prior to this match. Unfortunately, the losses are usually just like, oh, I probably shouldn't have let them have this character type situation. That and not realizing that certain characters are immune to displacement, which definitely makes Ice Melda a little less effective. Anyway, speaking of Ice Melda, so my opponent here has... I'm trying to figure out what this box is. One primary tank, couple of physical tanks technically, if they want to. One healer? So one primary tank, one healer, it looks like. And then the rest is kind of just AoE and strikers, and I guess a few assassins. Yeah, I got rid of Ice Melda. She was kind of the most annoying of the group here. I mean, there's definitely a lot of annoyances here, but only if you let them all come together. So they banned my Ice Melda, which is perfect. And they go ahead and open immediately with the Rosen Seal. So they got their healer. I go ahead and get rid of Grin Shield, get rid of Omega? Is that Omega? Yeah, I believe that's Omega. Go ahead and grab Zolde. They do get rid of one of my healers, get rid of S18, so I won't have as many Actigans anymore. And they go straight for, I believe that's, is it Ledin? I'm not used to seeing these guys. Alright, got Ledin here. He does have a get over here ability, which can be kind of annoying. But that's pretty much it. Doesn't he have an SP class? I could have swore he did. In any case, go ahead and get rid of Sword of Light and Shadow, get rid of the Awakened one. I didn't really want to deal with the Spellbound nonsense. That has been kind of biting me lately, because it definitely hurts my higher mobility characters. And kind of, well, what it really does is it reduces my threat range, and that makes it easier for my opponent to set up on me instead. I go ahead and grab Liana. I had 3 healers, but I really wanted an act again just in case. They go for Grin Shield here and my Awakened one. So I was like, alright, they grab, oh man, I usually call it just Tensei Jessica. I don't remember her actual name. So Tensei Jessica, I went ahead and got rid of Yulia. The self-resing can be kind of annoying. She's very short-legged, so she's not super dangerous, but if she does reach you and starts negating your guard, it can be kind of a problem. And then, of course, get rid of Polyol, which definitely makes it a lot harder to rush me at this point. And since my opponent hasn't banned her yet, I went ahead and grabbed Silvaria. I do have an act again, so she can work okay in player 2. They get rid of Nemia. They get rid of Christiane. The other reason I also I went ahead and grabbed Silvaria at that point was I was running out of DPS. As you can see, I have nothing but tanks and healers left at this point. They grab Bozel, who's Demon class. And I go ahead and ban pretty much the casters. I'm kind of okay with them having an act again. Technically, Florentia can get an Empire faction buff to get more stratagems from Rosen Seal, but honestly, if they pick that, then all I have to worry about is Bozel and Tensei Jessica, and I guess technically Ledin, which is completely fine by me. So them having Wedem is also completely fine, because then they won't have the Actigans. So at this point, I go ahead and grab Salika, I believe is her name. They go ahead and ban my Lightbringer, ban my Almeda. Go ahead and grab the Wedem here, and I go ahead and just grab SP Freya, the ultimate go-to. Alright, Light of Genesis, that's her name. Anyway, 3C, Light, Holy Light and Teleport with Sorceresses. I got Wedem here, went single target. 3C and Shadow Step, of course, with Steel Mains. Bozel here has Demon class, has Sorceresses of all things. Brought a single target Dark Reaper and has Descent of Chaos and Seal, so he's kind of mixed. Yeah, his name's Ledin. So Ledin, block. I mean, I can't really judge. I have. Oh, I too. Well, actually, block. Wait, block. I can judge. One attack. Oh, I see. Wow, I just realized that block and heavy shield are two different things, and they both are for melee attacks. Okay, whatever. Speaking of melee attacks, I guess I do have one. I have Isolde. Okay, got it. So yeah, Led in here. We got block, his faction buff, and then Righteous Duel, which also could have swore it also did faction buff. No, it does just guard. So 3C and all that with Phalanxes. We got Rosenseal here with full heals and Shrine Maidens. Over here we got Salvaria, standard kit with Deck Gunners. Freya, Redeemers, 3C, Crystal Spike, and Heavy Shield. I went ahead and stuck with Heavy Shield, even though there's not really that much melee here, because honestly there's not many other options. I mean, I guess I could take something like Barb or something, but honestly that's not really worth it either. We got Liana here, Windbloom Chanters with Heal, Act Again, and Ode of Creation. Her Act Again is 3 range now, thanks to the Inscription talent. Isolde, all of her standard kit with Star Prismas, and then we got Celica here with 3C, Equivalent Exchange, and then her Armor Affinity with Shrine Maidens. Alright, let's begin. So, opponent's going to go ahead and start with a faction buff, no guard. So I'll go ahead and just take my time. I only have one Act Again, and more likely I'll probably use it for Salvaria here. Went with cooldown reduction, of course. Just in case, I don't really need the extra heals. I have plenty of heals now. So I go ahead and just use it now just to get the damage reduction and regenerate. Alright, so Bozel moves forward and right into 9 range. I don't even have to take a single step from where I'm at with Salvaria. Now, my first thought when I set up here is this was a bait, because obviously Light of Genesis can just teleport Bozel away. But I go ahead and set up anyway. But instead of, you know, doing something about it, because like I said, all my opponent had to do was just teleport Bozel away, and then that will pretty much ensure I can't do much with Salvaria. But instead, brought in Rosenseal, which is now another potential target I could shoot down. So I go ahead and do Act Again at this point, because now I have 2 targets, so one way or the other I'll be able to shoot something. So Tensei just moves up, but only teleports Wadem down. Gets the extra action, moves down some more. So I was like, alright, cool, I'll just shoot Bozel, I guess. He's not even faction buffed. About 13,000 HP. And I do 44,000. Okay. So that takes care of that. Wada moves up, which it has Breeze set up, but that's about it. So I was like, okay, cool. I'm just gonna keep doing what I'm doing here, and my opponent gives up. So yeah, short match. Not much to say about it. Just kind of just showing my wins as I go along. But yeah. So with that, I did use a ticket just in case, because I did get down to 1,500 points, so I'm back up to 1,530, and I'm hoping in the next couple of weeks I'll get to Gold 3 and then be good for the season. So, until then, I am The Depressed Theodore. This was Langrisser Mobile Apex, Season 18, and I'll see you guys next time.